I don't even know what I'm doing. This isn't even going to be a fresh reaction because I've already watched it. Like, look at this. This is makeup down my face. I don't even, like, whatever. Let's just fucking rewatch this trailer and then I'll talk about this stupidness. I'll try to put it in the corner. I'm going to flip it so, like, I don't get copywritten. But I'm going to pause and make comments throughout and then wrap up. How's that sound? Fuck, I don't give a shit what this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. First off, the funniest thing to me is the fact that they have to, like, the title of this book is so stupid. And they have to make, like, a title. They have to make chyrons for it. They have to make, like, a legit title and pick a font. And, of course, it's all different colors of gray, or shades of gray, I guess is the correct thing to say. But that was, like, the funniest thing to me. Because, like, how embarrassing. Like, what an embarrassing title. It's just so stupid. Here we go. Global trailer.
So this is just an interview for the newspaper. I just have a couple of questions.
Good day. I'm already bored by this bitch.
Mr. Gray will see you now.
Like, okay. In accordance to the book, it's all like, you know, he has pretty female assistants, and she looks like Frump Town McGee. And it's, like, it's accurate so far. His big wooden door.
He was polite, intense, smart,
Oh my God.
really intimidating.
Like, what is the, what's like the finger tap about? Like, all it is just to, like, is this foreshadowing, like, fingering, whatever.
Do you have any interests outside of work?
Oh! Do you have any interests outside of work? Like, fuck you, Dakota Johnson. Good God. Like, I understand that the character of Anastasia is supposed to be very, like, wooden, I guess, and, inexperienced, but Jesus Christ, like, you can tell that this bitch sucks at acting already.
What about you?
Ooh,
I'd like to know more about you.
There's really not much to know about me. Look at me.
Oh! This is just fucking painful. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that.
I am.
Okay, like, Matt, it's not Matt Bomer. Why did I think it was Matt Bomer? What's his fucking name? Jamie Dornan. He's attractive, just not in this movie. Like, he does not look good. The hair looks fucking, like rockabilly pompadour bullshit. It doesn't look good. He looks like a douchebag. And of course, he's Christian Grey. She's like, oh, gonna cry. And now they're gonna make out in the elevator. It's gonna be amazing. Oh my God.
To what do you owe your success?
I exercise control in all things, Miss Steele.
It must be really boring.
Like, okay. Isn't, like, typically, I don't know, BSDM, whatever, BDSM, I don't know, and I know that people get really pissed off that this book is supposedly a representation of it, and I know that's not. This is just my question for anybody in that sector of life. Isn't somebody who is typically shy in life mostly take on a dominant personality? Like, this guy is already like, hey, my balls are this big, everybody. Like, why would he want to dominate in the bedroom too? Don't most people want to dominate, like, people who are dominant in their day-to-day lives, like, would rather be, like, submissive? Is that typical, or is that not typical, or is that just me pulling something out of my ass? Which apparently Christian Grey does to Anastasia later, right? Either way. Let's keep going. This Valentine's Day, why? Why on Valentine's Day? Oh my God, they're making out. It's so hot.
I'm incapable of leaving you alone.
Then don't.
Like, okay, that's so fucking Twilight. This is basically just Twilight the sequel. And it's just like,
I had a rough start in life. You should steer clear of me.
this is not sexy. Like, oh, come on.
I don't do romance.
I don't want to listen to fucking Beyonce in the background. She sucks. I hate that bitch. I know.
My tastes are very
shirtless Jamie Dornan. That's the only thing that makes this trailer worth anything. Like, he's super hot, okay? We get it.
Enlighten me then.
Fuck you. Like, just fuck you. Just fuck you and fuck this fucking playroom bullshit. Riding crop. Ugh. Making that noise. Like, Crazy in Love. This is not about love. This is about just, like... This is just bullshit. This is just bullshit. I don't understand, number one, why you're releasing it on Valentine's Day. There is nothing sexy about an abusive, like, completely controlling relationship that apparently fucking Christian and Anna have. Nothing about it is cute. That's not okay. Like, people go to the police for shit like this. The fact that people, don't read any of the comments on the trailer video. It'll just make you sad because so many people, I still just don't understand. I don't understand besides, like, the sex that is in this video, not in this video. Besides the sex that's in the book and the sex that will be happening in the movie. What about this book is appealing? What about this series is appealing? Is, like, do people actually think the character of Christian Grey, just because he's flawed, like, do people actually think that merits some sort of, like, high pedestal romantic notion? I don't understand this. I can't understand the fact that, like, they think that this is a healthy relationship. Why, like, you control every little aspect of the person's life to the point where it's fucking stalking. And just because he knows how to use his dick, which is about this big, that gives him a free pass. It's basically the tale of Anastasia Steele, the lady who's dickmatized by Christian Grey, who is like 28 and an inexplicable billionaire. I think the fact that it's taken this long to film this movie says a lot about the quality of it. I think it's going to suck out loud. I think the acting is going to be hard. I think I've never seen Jamie Dornan act in anything, but I think it's like, everybody ripped on Kristen Stewart for being a bad actress in Twilight. I don't think she's a necessarily bad actress, but the fact that the character of Bella is so shitty, it's just such a poorly developed character, to the fact where she doesn't really have any major character flaws. She's fucking clumsy and that's it. That, if you're an actor, that's a very difficult role to play. Like, how are you supposed to play that? Like, Robert Pattinson playing Edward just started having fun with it because he's like, I don't fucking like this guy. Like, nobody likes this guy. How is it that you're gonna bring a flowery, manipulative asshole character like Christian Grey? How are you gonna bring that into, like, human form? How is that gonna happen? And somebody just as boring and, like, surface level bullshitty as Anastasia Steele is, how, like, I know that Dakota Johnson is a product of nepotism, so I'm not expecting too much of her anyway, but, I think even a moderately talented actress would have trouble with the character of Anastasia Steele, because she's boring. She's boring, and she's not fun, and it's just a stupid concept all the way around. Like, person who's never had any sexual inkling at all for anything suddenly is like the inner goddess of sextopia. That's a weird statement to say. Like the first and second Harry Potter movies, these movies are going to be basically a shot-for-shot remake of what we see in the books. Minus, like, actually seeing dick going in, like, you know what I mean. And the fact, I pray to God, I fucking hope that they don't do what they did for, like, Hunger Games and Twilight and Harry Potter, where they split up the last book into 2 movies, because why? I mean, I get it. Make your money, fine, but fucking why? Why do we need to be subjected to this? Maybe it'll be such a spectacular failure that they'll have to, they'll have to truck in new actors and actresses, like, for each movie. How fun would that be? This will be interesting to see pan out. I would question anybody's sanity who thinks that this is actually going to be a good movie or thinks that this is a good story. I know that's mean to say, but I just don't give a shit anymore. I think it's one of the worst blemishes on recent society. That was all I had to say. Fuck 50 Shades of Grey forever and ever. Good night, bitches.